control for IFR clearance, VFR flight following, or taxiing instructions on 121.6. All IFR prop departures advise tower UR IFR. Advise on the initial contact if ADS information, golf. Addison Tower information golf 1650 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 11, sky condition ceiling 10,000, overcast, temperature 10, dew point 5, altimeter 3002. Expect the visual approach landing and departing runway 16. All VFR routes to Addison, contact regional approach on 124.25. IFR clearance of VFR flight following, contact ground control on 121.6 only. Again, only contact ground control for IFR clearance, VFR flight following, or taxiing instructions on 121.6.
Okay.
All IFR prop departures advise tower UR IFR. Advise on the initial contact if ADS information, golf.
We have golf.
Good morning, Addison Ground, Cirrus, 958 Papa Tango, looking to pick up my IFR clearance to Sulphur Springs.
958 Papa Tango, clear to the Sierra Lima Romeo Airport on departure, turn left, 050. Expect radar vectors, Cirrus intersection, direct, maintain 2,000, expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3, squawk 5112.
On departure, left turn 050, radar vectors to Trist and direct 2,000, 5 and 10, departure frequency 124.3, squawk 5112. We do have golf ready to taxi.
Cirrus 8 Papa Tango, read back correct, and where you park?
At Atlantic.
Cirrus 8 Papa Tango from Atlantic, runway 16, taxi Alpha.
16, via Alpha 8 Papa Tango.
Parking brake is disengaged. We'll get past this plane here and we'll check out brakes. Times 50. Alright.
Addison Tower, Cirrus, 958 Papa Tango, hold short at runway 16, ready to go, instrument flight rules.
Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, Addison Tower, waiting IFR release. 958 Papa Tango, turn left heading 050 on a 16, clear for takeoff.
Left turn 050 16, clear for takeoff, 958 Papa Tango.
All the lights on. And we're going to go to the engine page. How are we looking over there on the right, Teresa?
Looking good.
In ground, 100 Quebec Charlie, Alpha.
Mixture's full rich. AC's off. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive. I'm looking for 77. There's 77, rotate. $90 knots, positive rate, flaps up. Looking for 1,000 feet, we'll make a left turn to 050. There's 1,000, left turn, 050. Yellow dampers on.
Ready, Papa Tango, contact regional departure.
Departure 8 Papa Tango, have a good one.
97, contact West Tower 123.7.
Go to Tower, Southwest 2097.
Southwest 2128, fly heading 240.
240, Southwest 2128.
Southwest 2128, you got company off your left 2 miles to go on the right side.
Yeah, we see him, Southwest 2128.
Southwest 2128, maintain visual separation from them, clear visual approach runway 13 left, and contact left tower.
Alright, clear for the visual and over to the tower, Southwest 2128, 13 left.
November 36 Victor, contact approach 125.2.
125.2, 36 Victor.
Departure, Cirrus, 958 Papa Tango, 1,900 climbing 2,000, 050 heading.
November 958 Papa Tango, approach radar contact, fly heading 080, climb and maintain 5,000.
080 up to 5,000, 8 Papa Tango.
November 7 Juliet Romeo, fly heading 180, intercept localizer.
180 on intercept localizer, 70.
One more. You're at 079.
Okay, thank you. Give me a
Southwest
second.
1339, set to maintain 3000.
Set to maintain 3000, Southwest 1339.
November 2 Mike Delta, fly heading 020 to set to maintain 2500.
Heading 020, 2500, 2 Mike Delta.
All right. Engine checklist. We'll take off through all that. Climb checklist. Climb power set. Flaps are up. Mixture lean is required. We're good for now. We can
Southwest
take it
1339, fly
just
heading
a little bit.
220.
Heading 220, Southwest 1339.
Engine parameters are good. Boost. All right.
November 2 Mike Delta, turn right heading 150 to set to maintain 2000.
Heading 150, maintain 2 Mike
Time
Delta.
to get ready for the approach, or for everything else going on here. So 118.
Southwest 1339, you see the airport as well? About
Weather's
10
really
o'clock
good.
and 9 miles.
So as I was saying before, even with the non-turbos,
fuel size.
that climb rate of 1100 feet a minute
1339,
is really
maintain
good.
visual
I
separation
usually would
from
slow
the
it down, but
air.
we're stopping at 5. Remember I told you before, when we start to go really high, I like to slow it down because that's when the air gets thin. But right now, you know, we'll be done in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5,000 feet is not really much for your ears.
Southwest 1339,
Okay.
contact left tower 123.7.
I'm just gonna run this cruise checklist and then we'll get that screen off.
Okay. So I can
November
see
78
traffic.
Yankee, contact
Wait, is that?
left
So I can
tower
see traffic?
123.7. Yeah, November 8 Papa Tango, clear direct Tris.
Direct Trist, A Papa Tango.
Rear track 521, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles maneuvering, currently southbound, indicates 4,200.
Looking for traffic, rear track 521.
November 7 Juliet Romeo, to set to maintain
200 to go.
2,000, Addison's 12 o'clock and 11 miles.
Yeah, for that guy who took me a Discovery flight, I always hope that the first time they have flies a day like this.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a couple of bumps, but nothing.
November 8 Papa Tango, contact Fort Worth Center 132.02.
3202, have a good one, A Papa Tango.
2. November 40 Zulu, traffic 2 east to Addison, eastbound, indicates 1,900. Contact Addison Tower 126.
30 Delta 924.
Pull this back. 75%. Now, can you hear me? Yeah, and then lean out the bottom half here. 380 we're looking for. It's a little cooler. Let's, that looks good. Leave the fuel pump on a short flight. Cruise power mix mixture. And tank's still on the right side because that's at the Polo 1. And we're good to go. Go back to the home screen.
Good morning, Fort Worth Center, Cirrus 958 Papa Tango 5000, direct Trist.
Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, Fort Worth Center, Roger, Greenville altimeter 3002. Let me know when you pick up the current weather and notice Sulphur Springs Airport and what approach you're looking for there as well.
3002, we'll let you know, A Papa Tango.
118. 1835. Got nothing there yet.
Cirrus 7 Sierra Alpha, contact Longview approach 128.75.
And
12875, 7 Sierra Alpha.
123. 075. Don't have it yet.
Rear track 584, traffic no factor.
Zoom out a little bit.
That's traffic as well, rear track 584.
So what you see here is blue. This is an icing layer. This is a whole icing area, but that means that these clouds you're seeing above here, you know, can produce ice. It's cold enough for that. Obviously, we're not going that high. I did see it in the. Go ahead.
Where does it show you what the level is?
I don't know how to show it there.
Oh.
I knew how to find it in ForeFlight.
Maybe is that it? That's not it?
No, that's the Bravo shelves. You know,
Commander 4 golf off the airport,
airspace.
12 o'clock, 6 miles. Showing traffic about 2 miles northwest of the airport. Altitude indicates 600. Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles northwestbound. Cessna 172, 4,500.
Looking, A Papa Tango.
12 o'clock.
Delta 924, contact Fort Worth Center 126.57. Good day.
Northwestbound, so it's coming that direction.
2657, Delta 924, good day.
Show me that one.
1108, contact Fort Worth Center 126.57.
Yeah.
We'll see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
6.57,
Over here.
I don't know why you said 12 o'clock. That's not 12 o'clock. Well, actually,
But it would have been.
Yeah.
It was at one point in time.
See him?
Traffic, 1 o'clock, low.
1 o'clock.
2 miles.
Well, Fort Worth back 2740 out of
Pretty
12,
close.
climate 17.
American 2744 Center, climb maintain flight level 230 and after Marsh, clear
It's yellow on there.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. He's still 500 feet below us. Matter of fact, he's 600 feet now. He's even lower.
Approach. Sorry, forward traffic. I got traffic inside, clear track 584.
Yep, there I see him.
584, roger. Additional traffic at your 1 o'clock and 3 miles southbound. Altitude indicates 5,300.
Oh my god.
I'll look out for the traffic as well, clear track
That's
584.
hilarious.
Any Papa Tango has that Cirrus inside pass behind me.
November 8 Papa Tango, roger. Additional traffic, 9 o'clock, 3 miles southeastbound. Altitude indicates 5,600. They appear to be in a climb.
All right, look in, 8 Papa Tango.
They're above us, but
Yeah. All right.
Clear track 584, traffic no factor. Contact regional approach 124.3.
Contact regional approach 124.3. Good day, clear track 584.
Zero at Sulphur Springs Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 174.
Good morning, Envoy 3461, 1,300 climbing 170.
At
Envoy 3461, center climbing flight level 230.
clear below 12,000.
Climbing
Beautiful.
230, Envoy 3461.
2.8 altimeter 3001.
And Fort Worth Center, 8 Papa Tango has the information into Sulphur Springs, like the RNAV 1.
November 8 Papa Tango, roger. Did you want to start the approach at Edgar?
I'll take Edgar if I can do it straight in.
November 8 Papa Tango, roger. I'll tell you what, fly heading 100, vector is going to be a final. Let me know when you pick up the NOTAMs there as well, please.
100, 8 Papa Tango. I'll check again for notice.
Sun Country 8242, I'm working on lower.
Okay.
Sun Country 8042, or 8242, Sun to maintain 3,100. November 8 Papa Tango, will this be a full stop?
Affirmative, 8 Papa Tango.
All right.
All right, Papa Tango, besides some obstruction towers, the only NOTAM I'm showing for Sulphur Springs is runway 1836, the turf runway commissioned, not lighted.
Roger, thanks.
All right. So let's go through this real quick. We have approach course 007. CVOC is final approach makes it 2,000 feet, and the decision altitude is 803 feet, which is 300 feet above the ground. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and set that real quick.
Fort Worth Center, 54951 via power request.
This approach is 3,000 feet direct WEDAT. Climb 3,000 feet direct WEDAT, and we got 810 set up there. We're good to go. Anything else you need to know about this approach? Nope, we're good.
54951, radar contact 5 miles northeast of the Tyler Airport, the altitude.
Don't know where he's going to put us. I'm assuming he's going to make us fly a little south and maybe hit here, but he might turn us right in here.
What type of airplane did you see, or Sky?
Make sense?
yeah.
Okay. Questions? What you got?
He said there was NOTAMs.
Roger.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Notice to air missions
gonna be
basically
able
means
to
if there's anything significant around the airport you need to know about.
Yeah, and you said that there weren't, and he said that there were.
The only thing he had was, so the other person had to legally say, make sure you get weather and NOTAMs, right?
Yeah.
So I listened to the weather,
Yeah.
and usually after the weather you were here, NOTAMs, This runway lights out, there's a problem with next to it. But there was nothing to be said, so I told him back. So he's, again, covering his bases by going back and saying, well, the only thing I see is some obstruction, something like, you know.
I'm going to be heading north.
It's not going to affect our landing?
No, because it's part of the approach here. I mean, we're going through this procedure approach. So no.
951, roger, maintain VFR.
Good question, though. Yeah, this is really loud still. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I might be able to count this as an approach. We'll see. If I go through clouds anytime between Edgar and CVOC, it's an approach that counts. But the weather raised, and for some reason it wasn't updated, the weather raised to 1,200 feet. Did you hear that?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Well, it said 1,200 was the weather.
Oh, okay.
At the time, it was 300 overcast. Now it's what I thought it would. It burned off, but you know.
But your stuff didn't get updated.
No, it did. It doesn't always happen, you know.
Yeah.
But I was looking at airports around it, and I saw that they were lifting, and they were therefore. That's what I was checking. You know what I mean? I'm like, because anytime you go to a non.
Oh, look at those clouds. Good night.
Yeah.
2,700 appears to be.
They are really low.
Anytime you go to a non-towered airport, yeah, they look pretty low. Sometimes things don't always work, you know. All right, let's get our descent checklist. We got 3001 cabin heat. We're not using it. Landing lights. We'll turn them on when we get a little closer. Mixture. We'll also mess with that a little later on when we get lower. Brake check. Seatbelts are good. Fuel pump. We'll lift it on boot. Mixture we'll check. So.
Alright, Papa Tango, correct to Edgar.
Correct, Edgar, 8 Papa Tango.
Hey, Papa Tango, do you have the current weather for Sulphur Springs?
Yes, I do, 8 Papa Tango.
Will this be a full stop?
Yes, it will, 8 Papa Tango.
Hey, Papa Tango, Roger. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 3,000.
Pilot's discretion of 3,000, 8 Papa Tango.
Hey, Papa Tango, you're clear to fly the lateral portion of the approach. I'll have the clearance for you in just a minute.
All right, cleared lateral, and you'll give me the clearance in a minute. 8 Papa Tango, thanks.
Clear track 267, there's VFR traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles, eastbound 3,300, turn 20 degrees left. They're in a slow climb, looks like. I'm not sure what they're going to. I'm not talking to them. 20 left.
Turning 20 degrees left, looking out for that traffic, career track 267.
So he gave me lateral, but not glide slope, which means that I cannot.
Hey, Papa Tango, do you say this will be a full stop?
Full stop, 8 Papa Tango.
Roger. Alright, Papa Tango, descend, you are maintain at above 3,000 until Edgar clears straight in, RNAV runway 1 approach at Sulphur Springs.
3,000 until Edgar cleared RNAV 1 approach and Sulphur Springs, 8 Papa Tango.
Is that it right there?
It is.
We gotta get below these clouds.
Yeah.
Forward center, Skyhawk 136.
We passed Edgar.
Cato Mills currently jumping.
And let's go.
So what's the call sign?
Skyhawk 136, Quebec. We're in the area of Cato.
2000.
Just wondering if they're jumping right now.
Nope, their jump plane hasn't called me, so I don't believe they're out right now.
Roger that, thanks, 696.
8 Papa Tango has the field side, but cancel IFR.
Hey, Papa Tango, you said you want to cancel?
Affirmative, 8 Papa Tango.
958 Papa Tango, Roger. There's no observed traffic between you and Sulphur Springs. Radio services terminate. Squawk VFR. IFR cancellation received. Change to advisory approved.
Have a great day, 8 Papa Tango.
Squawk and VFR.
Silver Springs traffic, Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, about 10 miles south of the field, entering runway RNAV, runway 1. Silver Springs.
General traffic, cap flight 4221, taking active 36 to takeoff, will be departing to...
No need to do the, what's what I'm looking for? Cancel on the ground, all that stuff. I can see the runway, everything's good. And because the clearance is 1,200 feet, because I already know that, even if I have to go missed, I can stay in the pattern, because 1,000 feet is the pattern altitude. They left us way high. Sorry for your ears popping. They left us way high. Alright, we're finally on the glide path. Mixture full rich because we're below 3,000. Checklist. Mixture's full rich. Flaps as required, and autopilot will take it off when we need to. Getting a little slow. Some power.
Silver Spring traffic, Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, 5 mile final for runway 1, Silver Springs.
Alright, let's add that first notch and slow it on down. Lights are on.
Sulphur Springs traffic, Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, 2 mile final, runway 1, Sulphur Springs.
Let's add that final notch of flaps, and we're going to shoot for 85 knots.
Tri-County, 2 minutes skydive, number Tri-County.
Autopilot's away.
Tri-County 2 minutes skydive 1.
Tail traffic Archer 131, Papa Alpha 6 miles to the east, going to be overflying the field at 2000 and teardrop entry for left downwind 36, Terrell.
Silver Springs traffic, Cirrus 958 Papa Tango, short final 1, Silver Springs. And we're down. This was the famous airport that I had the bounce on.
Tail traffic 1 Papa Alpha. Again, overflying. Teardrop entry left downwind 3.
So this is a non-towered?
Correct. Again, I just have these moments where I get so excited when I think about that this is an hour and a half by car.
Yeah.
That's where we just got up here. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Manifest,
You want to turn it to face that way?
Oh, let's go to the plane's facing this way.
Expecting a
All right.
11.5 over the ground.
Right there. Parking brake is set. Fuel pump is off. Idle.
Tri-County, Skydive 1,
Ignition switch. Works. Mixture.
Skydive 1, jump for wait a minute.
And all the switches. See you later.